In an quaint village nestled between steep hills and lush green forests, there was an exotic shop known as Eternal Moments. Its owner, a mysterious and intelligent old man named Ezekiel, claimed to possess something that could go beyond the limits of experience, time, money, and even human life itself. The village, called Everwood, was like any other village, but its inhabitants were drawn to the mysteries that emanated from Ezekiel's shop. The whispers of his unusual artifact spread widely, and people traveled from distant lands to see them. On a sunny morning, Lucy, a young artist plagued by the relentless march of time, walked into the Eternal Moments store. She was dreamy, longing to capture the fleeting beauty of life and discover what might be more precious than life. When I entered the store, the place was filled with the fragrance of old parchment, and the soft chimes of a clock on the wall always reminded of time and the value of a lifetime. Ezekiel, with his silver hair and twinkling blue eyes, greeted Lucy warmly. He led her to a dimly lit corner, where there is a magnificent hourglass atop a mahogany base. The hourglass, unlike any other clock, carried sparkling grains of sand glowing with ethereal light. Ezekiel explained, "This, dear Lucy, is the priceless hourglass. It contains the essence of experiences, the wisdom of time, the currency of life, and the very spirit of humanity." I watched Ezekiel turn the hourglass, and the sand began to fall in the opposite direction, spinning upwards. As the sand danced, Lucy's memories unfolded before her eyes. She saw herself as a child, her first art gallery, and moments she had not yet experienced. Lucy, overwhelmed by the beauty of her presence, asked, "What is the price of this charming gift?" Ezekiel smiled knowingly, "Time, my dear. Time is the currency we have to pay." Lucy thought about her decision. The clock on the wall reminded her that life was slipping away. She made up her mind. "I'll give you 10 years of my life," Lucy said. Ezekiel nodded. The sands of the hourglass began to flow normally. Lucy felt her years slip away, but her heart was full of contentment. Over the next decade, Lucy painted masterpieces that captured the essence of life like never before. Her works became famous all over the world, and her art inspired generations. But as her 10th year approached, Lucy knew her time was coming to an end. On an autumn day, Ezekiel returned to Everwood. Lucy, now weak and old, greeted him at the door. Lucy whispered, "It's time, isn't it?" Ezekiel nodded and said yes. Lucy followed him to the hourglass, where the sand was almost exhausted. With a gentle touch, stop the flow of time. Ezekiel said, "Thank you, Lucy, for sharing your precious years with the world. Your legacy will live on forever." Lucy smiled when the last grain of sand fell, closed her eyes and died peacefully, leaving behind a world forever influenced by her art. Thus, in the heart of Everwood, the priceless hourglass remained, a symbol of the sacrifices we make in order to capture the beauty of life itself.